them. AW wrestler.
Actually, I can't even show this yet. Oh, I gotta do this though. Since I'm recording it. Gotta make sure the bitching isn't in the background. I have to mute the audio. Okay. The frick? That's not. Hold on. What? Okay. I mean, I guess it is. I guess it is. Oh, that's loud. Not really. I don't know how it's like that loud, but. But. Alright then. Legend of the Homie Zack Zelda. Build a bug. Botched like Minecraft. Son, you having some bitchless clown bitchless behavior. You are the definition of a bitchless clown. So look crazy, look like crazy for all of you. Look like syndrome of a down. At least I ain't look like an alien. I look better at than you after doing drugs, and that's a lot and much enough that you knew this music stuff. You had a studio but haven't released a single. Maybe because you can find a hole to connect with in a relationship to throw you in a rift with the floor is lava. Oh, watch you sink in it. You try to attempt to hit, but it like Uno Sid, I'll skip. You look like that sloth thing from Ice Age. You an apprentice? I'm the Emperor Master with the Mega Man Mage. Like Khaled the DJ, all I do is win, kid. Don't respond if you ain't got nothing to say. Cause I'm the definition of a celebration family of homies a vibe. When you can't get pussy, I be mad too. Mad at why I never even tried to. It's pathetic that you be dead a type to disrespect about death. It'll be funny till there's none of you left. Watch your left, the captain is coming through. The elm's you. If you want my dick, on proof. Can drop a whole album on a million different ways I can roast you. Why stay a virgin? Sad staying inside when you know all you can do is get mad, sad, and cry. Stress. The beat stops. Why does it stop right there? I'm going off. I mean. This isn't even really the instrument I want to use anyway. There's some parts that I didn't even finish anyway. I gotta find a beat. So I'll look around. So I already used illShot. I already used Rap Devil. Hmm. 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 I mean, I could use a new one. How did hair get in my mouth? Alright, let's see. Come on, there's gotta be something. Come on, no way.
Now, think that the effect that I had
on this, I still passed the grade and got paid. In fact, it made me rich. Old-fashioned, extra bitter, lack of
I'm gonna body him on a fucking John Cena beat. Okay, hold on. Should I parody the chorus? Hold on, let me look up the chorus. I gotta do it. This is gonna be a classic. So my time is now. Ooh. Okay. In case you forgot, I fell off. So hot. Oh wait. Alright. Can't believe this is about to happen. I'm about to rap over a John Cena beat. Screw it. Just... Okay. I think this one's better. Hold on, I already have the picture. I'm gonna do the picture first. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's get that scary freaking picture. Here it is. Oh my gosh. Oh my. gonna just take a super wild guess, because you know I very much could be wrong. I could be way off, but I'm gonna guess that he's making either a first person shooter FPS, or he's gonna make some kind of Legend of Zelda copy game, or something like Mario, like a platformer or something simplistic. I don't know. Okay, done. Alright. Now let's bring up the beat. I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm just gonna go in. Oh my gosh. You shouldn't have fucked up. You fucked up there. You can't be me, your time is out. You can't see me, I'm on the grand mountain of cloud. No one cares, stop with the cars, I'm shining out. You just repeat me, no one to hear you, bitch, whining and pout. The mic's really fucking loud. only had soundproof things. Anyway. You can't beat me, your time is out. You can't see me, I'm on a grand mountain of cloud. No one cares, stop with the cries, you just... Shit, bro, it's still loud? I hate this mic. I hate it. Testing 1 2 3 pussy. Okay, that's a little bit. It's a little bit better, but why is this mic so loud? Now I wanna make it sound right, so it might take a few tries. You fucked over there. You can't beat me, your time is out. You can't see me, I'm on the grand mountain of cloud. No one cares, stop with the cries, I'm shining now. You can't... Fuck. That last part is not what it says. I'm starting to do the original one. Cries, I'm shining now. Gotta keep it going. I did most of it. Cries, I'm shining now. You just repeat me, no one to hear you. Fuck. Fuck. What? The fuck did I just write? There we go. Cries, I'm shining now. You just repeat me, no one wanna hear you bitch whining about. Okay, so I can... So now that's there. It's a copy and paste, but it doesn't take me a second. Okay, hold on. Do this. That's just one of them. Don't know why this one didn't get added. You can't beat me, your time is out. You can't see me, I'm on the grand mountain of cloud. No one cares, stop with the cries, I'm shining now. I'm shining now. Cries, I'm shining now. You just repeat me, no one wanna hear you bitch whining about. Wait, he raps over the horns part? That's a thing? Hold on. Cause I don't want to have one of those beats where it's just repeating the same part over and over again.
You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise. Time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot.
Yeah, he does. Okay. Is that like 30 seconds? In case you forgot, I fell off. It's still hot, knock your shell off. No soda lyrics for that. So it's why is all this here? But well, I can't shout out that person for the Nuzlocke challenge. This is cool. Well, never mind then. Well, that sucks. That's like the loudest part of the song, so that's done now. Okay, so the issue is I think this is longer than how much time I have, so I might have to try to fit it all in. Again, like, I don't really care about how it sounds as long as it sounds good, so I'm gonna try to do something. Me, your time is out. You can't see me, I'm on the grim mountain of cloud. No one cares, stop with the cries, I'm shining now. You just repeat me, no one wanna hear you bitch whining about. My ears. I'm gonna turn down my vocals a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, that's a start. There we go. You fucked up that. You can't beat me, your time is out. You can't see me, I'm on the grim mountain of cloud. No one cares, stop with the cries, I'm shining now. You just repeat me, no one wanna hear you bitch whining about. You can't beat me, your time is out. You can't see me, I'm on the grim mountain of cloud. Damn, okay, that was okay, hold on. Cloud, no one cares, stop with the cries, I'm shining now. You just repeat me, no one wanna hear you. Legend of the homie Zach is Zelda. Build a block, fucking like Minecraft, son. You have some bitchless clown, bitchless behavior. You're the definition of a bitchless clown. See, I look like Crazy Fog, you look like Syndrome, but down. At least I ain't look like an alien. I look better than you after doing drugs, and that says a lot. And much enough that you know this music stuff. You had a studio but hadn't released a single. Maybe you couldn't find a hoe to mingle with. In a relationship, there you in a rift where the floor is lava. Watch you sink in it if you try to attempt to hit. But like Uno Sid, I'd skip. I swear, sometimes my phone fucking pisses me off, bro. I can't even hold it sometimes to fucking go down. I'd skip. But like Uno Sid, I'd skip. You look like that sloth thing from Ice Age. You an apprentice, I'm the emperor master with the Mega Man mage. Like that, I lit the DJ. All I do is win, kid. Don't respond if you ain't got nothing to say. I'm the definition of celebration. Family homies chill, vibe and feel right. Everyone, my crew. When you can't get pussy, I'll be mad too. Mad at why I never even tried to. It's pathetic. You be the type to disrespect about death. It'll be funny till there's none of you left. Watch your left, the captain is through. That owns you. If you on my dick, I own proof. Kid, I can drop an album on a million ways. I can roast to you while you stay a virgin, sad, staying inside. When you know all you can do is get mad and sad and cry. Stress cause the best gave you their time like a celebrity, but now you're on your own, son. Go get a life that I read you right. But I'll be honest, you were never that bright. I missed the part where your problems were mine. Cause I never want mine, it's my time to shine. Oh, my time that you lame. Cause stay in your fucking lane. Cause you don't own, you laying on the ground. Cause you're too slow to grasp the most. So you were shown but hadn't left the house. Is driving you insane with your slain. But I'm Minecraft King, anything you saying, I'll be like, okay. Like, okay, you drop from my face. No brain, never gonna have a babe. Real question is, will you ever see the light of the day? United we are, divided from all. So you try to leave a scar, but you get dropped from it as a ball. Like, if it was competitive forever and I make it, admit it and accept your loss. Cause this is it, you're nothing. You're a sedative, drop some better shit and go get your whole team. Cause one person with an annihilator beam beheaded them. Yeah, this is the part where I need to redo the beat. Try to leave a scar, but get drop it from it as a ball. Like, if it was competitive forever and I made it. Forever and I make it, admit it and accept your loss. Cause this is it, you're nothing, you're later. The rap fast part I might have to redo cause leave a scar, but you get dropping from it as a ball. That didn't count because the beat turned off, so I couldn't get an attempt. So that I would not count as a first attempt at the fast rap part. So, I mean, that don't really count. Cause I didn't go in yet. Like if it was competitive forever, I'm uneducated, accept and admit you lost, because this is it, you're nothing, you're a sedative, drop some better shit to go get your whole team, because one person with an annihilator being beheaded, them him and as an hawk hit the gym, any friends get tied like whipped cream on a whim scoreboard, show more than it was horse, so we'll see that he was the leader, one of the leaderboards are needed like a zombies, you've been the leader, okay. That's a lot of words, that's a lot of syllables, no I'm kidding. I just wrote it and just rhymed. That's all I did. Whatever it rhymed with, I just wrote it. Get dropping from it as a ball, like it was competitive forever. I'm an etiquette, accept and admit your luck. That this is it. You're nothing. You're a sedative. Drop some better shit, then get your whole team. Cause one person with an annihilator beam beheaded him as in hawk hit their gym, and your friends get top like whipped cream on a whim scoreboard. Shores show more than your words, horse. So let's see who's the leader. On the leaderboards are needed. Cause like zombies, you've been deleted. Trying to come back to life, although you diseased and seized, halted to the best legendary grand seas, and with these, I can beat you so easily, bitch, please. You can't even go on your own or go alone against me. You can't see me, cause I'm too quick. You still sound like you need to go back on your mom's tits. Everyone bumping this, cause it's straight lit. Follow my protocol, finna drop you all. I don't do drugs, I do hugs. I'm a pit shepherd, you a bunch of pugs. You run none, I'll run jug. If in my empire needed, or if needed, my empire got plugs. This next part, you know, it's I have to be a little bit loud to say this next part. Yeah. Even if I'm quiet, or even if I try to be quiet, it's gonna be hurt. Okay, I just wrote that part, and that already sounds fire. So, okay, this. Empire got plugs. Ass, hey, the only thing you running is from. Wait. I said that wrong. Hold on, let me just. Only thing you running is away from me. Okay. Empire got plugs. Ass Haley, the only thing you running is away from me, a daily and gay circus, a clannery. I'm hell of a boss, I'll take the hell to Millie. How can you have an empire, you Alabama hillbilly, when no one that got your back, you a dollar store version of Z-Clone and your ass got bone. No wonder you can't offend anyone because you love to receive. Tuck the L on this receipt, can't afford, so I'll just give it to LGE. Knock out shit seed, you don't have money, no money, you want a lease. Why does I have to do that to my voice? Why is it? Why is it? Why? It's like I've been smoking for so many years. All right, anyway. Like that advertisement. I've been smoking cigarettes for 50 years. Anyway, I just never mind. You know what? Just forget it. No money, you wanna lease? Cop calling ass children, I'm the best, y'all the least. Too popular, no wonder y'all want some me. I'm a beast, I'm the man of the hour and the year. You the ass of the week, I already told you take a seat. I know you'll try to run and try to leave me after the illShot. You couldn't breathe, I'm the best and you're not. Punishment is due, punish it with me. It's funny you're no dick, I'll send your mistake like you're... Fuck. Sent your mistake like... Forget I said like here. That's not in the lyrics. This is trash. I'm gonna throw that away. You're no dick, I'll send your mistake like... Hold on, I just had a body fart. My stomach was... I'm fat. I did a thing where I couldn't... Alright, anyway. You're no dick, I'll send your mistake like... Fuck. Okay. You're no dick, I'll send your mistake like my sperm and your mother. You a squirm, there's more in this low than another. My offspring, what you listen to, clean out your ears, your fans will rule. I pity the fool. Nah, that's too late. I already messed up the flow, so I want to keep that going anyway. That was kind of... Okay, hold on. You're no dick, I'll send your mistake like my sperm and your mother. You a squirm, there's more when it's lower than another. My offspring, what you listen to, clean up your ears out your fans. What the fuck does that even mean? What? Oh, hold on. Let me put a comma. There we go. Fucked up my grammar. Sent your mistake like your sperm. Your mistake like your sperm and your mother. You a squirm, there's more when it's lower than another. My offspring, what you listen to, clean up your ears out your fans. More when it's lower than another. Let's go to the another part, and then I'm gonna add a different flow. When it's lower than another. My offspring, what you listen to, clean your ears out. Your fans wear wool. I pity the fool that don't know none, wants to call me your brother. You're the first to do so. A competitive esports player can't beat one that's solo. If you had any events, no one would attend. I throw you in the Rancor pit. Call up the audience of the realest and who made it and did it. The others are the ones that were offended. And you ain't gonna do shit. How you gonna say all that? No excuses. Ain't no excuses. My time is now. My time is now. Still can't believe that I rapped over John Cena beat. Like, this is hilarious. I don't even want to say who's next. After this, it's like... After this. Right, hold on. Edit out. Okay, now it just says after this. Turn this down. Yep. Like, this is don't even want to say who's next. After this. After this. Over doesn't seem to be. Okay, let's listen to it. Oh, you shouldn't have fucked up. You fucked up there. You can't beat me, your time is out. You can't see me, I'm on the grand mountain of cloud. No one cares, stop with the cries, I'm shining now. You just repeat me, no one wanna hear you bitch whining about. You can't beat me, your time is out. This is the nail in the coffin. I'm on the grand mountain of cloud. I'm just kidding. No one cares, stop with the cries, I'm shining now. You just repeat me, no one wanna hear you bitch whining about. The homie Zach is Zelda, build a block, fuck it like Minecraft, son. You have some bitch, let's clown bitch, let's behavior, you're the difference. Alright, so if I can't turn it up, I gotta turn the beat down. No, wait, hold on. Let's turn it down like 1.7. 1.7. Okay. Oh, you shouldn't have fucked up. You fucked up there. You can't beat me, your time is out. You can't see me, I'm on the grand mountain of cloud. No one cares, stop with the cries, I'm shining now. You just repeat me, no one wanna hear you bitch whining about. You can't beat me, your time is out. You can't see me, I'm on the grand mountain of cloud. No one cares, stop with the cries, I'm shining now. You just repeat me, no one wanna hear you bitch whining about. The homie Zach is Zelda, build a block, fucking like Minecraft, son. You have some bitch, let's clown bitch. I wanna redo that one part. Legend of the homie Zach is Zelda, build a block, fucking like Minecraft, son. Minecraft, son. I wanna redo that part. You can't see me, I'm on the grand mountain of cloud. No one cares, stop with the cries, I'm Legend of the homie Zach. Oh, no one wanna hear you bitch whining about. There it is. Okay, that was it's like 2 bars off. No one cares, stop with the cries, I'm shining now. You just repeat me, no one wanna hear you bitch whining about. Legend of the homie Zach and Zelda, build a block, botch like Minecraft, son. There we go. That was perfect. What the f? I'm shining now. You just repeat me, no one wanna hear you bitch whining about. Legend of the homie Zach and Zelda, build a block, botch like Minecraft, son. You have some bitch, let's clown bitch, let's behavior. You're the definition of a bitch's clown. See, I look like crazy fog, you look like syndrome, but down. At least I ain't like an alien. I look better than you after doing drugs, and that says a lot. Ain't much enough that you know this music stuff. You had a studio but hadn't released a single. Maybe you couldn't find a hoe to mingle with in a relationship. There you in a rift where the full is lava. Watch you seeking it if you try to attempt to hit, but like Uno Sid, I'd skip. You look like that sloth thing from Ice Age. You an apprentice, I'm the emperor master with the Mega Man mage like Dallas the DJ. All I do is win, kids don't respond if you ain't got nothing to say. I'm the definition of celebration. Family home is chill, vibe and feel right. Everyone, my crew, when you can't get pussy, I'll be mad too. Mad at why I never even tried to. It's pathetic, you be the type to disrespect about death. It'll be funny till there's none of you left. Watch your left, the captain is through. That owns you. If you on my dick, I own proof. Kid, I can drop an album on a million ways. I can roast to you while you stay a virgin, sad, staying inside. When you know all you can do is get mad and sad and cry. Stress cause the best gave you their time like a celebrity, but now you're on your own, son. Go get a life, that I read you right. But I'll be honest, you were never that bright. I missed the part where your problems were mine. my time to shine. Oh, my time that you lame. Cause stay in your fucking lane. Cause you don't own. You laying on the ground cause you're too slow to grasp the low. So you were shown but hadn't left the house. It's driving you insane with your slain by the Minecraft king. Anything you saying, I'll be like, okay. Like, okay. You drive from my phase. No brain, never gonna have a babe. Real question is, will you ever see the light of the day? United we are, divided from all. So you try to leave a scar, but you get dropped from it as a ball. Like it was competitive, forever a man etiquette. Accept and admit your luck, this is it. You're nothing, you're a sedative. Drop some better shit, then get your whole team. Cause one person with an annihilator beam beheaded him. Him as and Hawk hit their gym and your friends get top like whipped cream on a whim. Scoreboard shores, show more than your words horse. So let's see who's the leader. Run the leaderboards are needed. Cause like zombies you've been deleted. Trying to come back to life. Although you disease, deceased, halted to the best legendary grand season. With these, I can beat you so easily, bitch. Please, you can't even go on your own or go alone against me. You can't see me, cause I'm too quick. You still sound like you need to go back on your mom's tits. Everyone bumping this, cause it's straight lit. Follow my protocol, finna drop you. No one cares. You look like that sloth thing from Ice Age. You an apprentice. I'm the emperor master with scar, but you get dropped from it as a ball. Like it was competitive forever. No run jug. If in my empire go alone against me, you can't see me, cause I'm too quick. You still sound like you need to go back on your mom's tits. Everyone bumping this, cause it's straight lit. Follow my protocol. Follow my protocol, finna drop you all. I don't do drugs, I do hugs. I'm a pit shepherd, you a bunch of bugs. You run none, I'll run jug. If in my empire needed, or if needed, my empire got plugs. Ask Haley, the only thing you running is away from me a daily. And yeah, you circus a clannery, I'm hell of a boss. I'll take the hell to Millie. How can you have an empire, you Alabama hillbilly, when no one that got your back? You a dollar store version of Z clothing. Your ass got bone, no wonder you can't offend anyone because you love the receipt. Tag the L on this receipt, can't afford, so I'll just give it to LGE. Knock out your teeth, you don't have money, no money. No money, you wanna lease. Cop calling ass children, I'm the best, y'all the least. Too popular, no wonder y'all want to me. I'm a beast, I'm the man of the hour and the year. You the ass of the week, already told you take a seat. I know you'll try to run and try to leave me after the illShot. You couldn't breathe, I'm the best and you're not. Punishment is due, punish it with me. It's funny you're no decolleté, sent your mistake like you're a sperm in your mother. You a squirm, there's more when there's lower and another. My offspring, what you listen to, clean your ears out. Your fans wear wool, I pity the fool that don't know none. Already told you take a seat, I know you'll try to run and try to leave me after the illShot. You couldn't breathe, I'm the best and you're not. Punishment is due, punish it with me. It's funny you're no decolleté, sent your mistake like you're a sperm in your mother. You a squirm, there's more when there's lower and another. I'm actually gonna redo that Punisher part too. You're not. Punishment is due, I'm the Punisher. It's funny you're no decolleté, sent your mistake like my sperm in your mother. Actually sound kind of your mother, sperm in your mother. You a squirm. Sperm in your mother. You a squirm, there's more when there's lower and another. My offspring, what you listen to. Oh, how about, hold on, cause it changed from, sure, it's funny, you're no decolleté, sent your mistake, like my sperm in your mother. Sperm in your mother, you a squirm. Hold up. You're not. Punishment is due, I'm the Punisher. It's funny, you're no decolleté, sent your mistake, like my sperm in your mother. Sperm in your mother, you a I like that a lot better. Not punishment is due, I'm the punisher. It's funny you're no dick cultist, and your mistake like my sperm in your mother. You a squirm, there's more when there's lower and another. My offspring, what you listen to, clean your ears out. Your fans wear wool. I pity the fool that don't know none, wants to call me your brother. You're the first to do so. A competitive esports player can't beat one that's solo. If you had any events, know what would attend. I throw you in the Rancor pit. Call up the audience of the realest and who made it and did it. The others are the ones that. What? Up the audience of the audience of. The frick? See, I don't know if it's just me or anything, but I don't think this says audience, so I don't know where the frick I got audience. So yeah, I'm gonna redo that. Hold on. Let me pause this. There we go. Dang, bruh. 70, almost 100 views now. Hold on. And that's 120 views. It's popping off. that second roast track must have been the one that hurt him, because he's listen to it right now. Alright, I'm gonna change the title because I'm almost done. I only did it this title so they wouldn't click on it to hear it early. They might have, but oh well. I'm pretty much almost done with it though, so let me go back to it. It called up the. It called up the. With a 10, I throw you in the Rancor pit. Call up the attendants. The realest and who made it. Call up the attendants. The realest and who made it. Call up the attendants. The realest and who made it. The realest and who made it. I mean, I could do it like this too. With a 10, I throw you in the Rancor pit. Call up the attendants. The realest and who made it and did it. The others are the ones that were offended. But then overall, I could add. There's nothing added here, so I could just. To do so, a competitive esports player can't beat one that's solo. Yeah, you can't come back from that. That's something that I noticed. It's like, bruh, he's apparently been doing esports and competitive for years now, and if I beat him, it's like, bro, you've been doing competitive. I haven't done one single competitive any type of competitive match, and I still beat you. That says a lot. Like this, I don't know about that one. If you had any events, no one that's solo. If you had any events, no one would attend. I throw you in the Rancor pit. Call up the attendants. The realest and who made it and did it. The others are the ones that were offended. Okay, a little bit of a one that's solo. If you had any events, no one would attend. I throw you in the Rancor pit. Call up the attendants. The realest. I'm gonna turn up just a little bit. Oh, if you had any events, no one would attend. I throw you in the Rancor pit. Call up the attendants. The realest and who made it. Rancor pit. Call up the. Oh, if you had any events, the attendants. The realest and who made it and did it. The others are the ones that were offended, and you ain't gonna do shit. How you gonna say all that? No excuses. Ain't no excuses. My time is now. That's 3 songs now. I wasn't even planning on making a 3rd song, but I started writing, and then a 3rd one came out. So. This one's kind of a clickbait. It's kind of funny. It's called Rise Above Hate because that's what what's his name, John Cena's thing is. So it's a little bit clickbait, and also because apparently this is hate. I don't even know how. I don't know how criticism is hate, but all right. I'm gonna say produced by John Cena though on this one. Hold on though, I got one more thing to do. Okay, it's done. You shouldn't have fucked up. You fucked up there. You can't beat me, your time is out. You can't see me. I'm gonna add to the intro a little bit because I feel like it needs to be added. Oh, you shouldn't have fucked up. You fucked up there. Yeah. You can't beat me. I like that. Turn it up a little bit. Yeah. I guess I'll just add reverb on that second part, cause why not? 69 reverb. Anytime I turn this speaker on, by the way, it's always on 69 volume unless I turn it down. Turn it a little bit more. Oh, you shouldn't have fucked up. You fucked. Oh, you shouldn't have fucked up. You fucked up, yeah. What the frick, man? Oh, you shouldn't have fucked up. You fucked up, yeah. so. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. I'm gonna turn that first part a little bit down, just a little bit, so you can hear it. Everything else, I want it to blend in, like the first like vocals, just kind of to blend in and mesh together nicely, and kind of you know, like mix together and just sound so good. Now I'm gonna see if this is. You can't beat me, your time is out. You can't see me, I'm on the. It's the little things, you know. Spending a lot of time on making it sound as really good as it can, because I'm gonna put some singing in there, because I can, because I can sing. I don't know any notes or anything. I don't even know how to sing. It just happens. All right, I want to hear it. You can't beat me, your time is out. You can't see me, I'm on the Grand Mountain of Cloud. No one cares. You know what? Let's make it like WWE PG era, and I'm gonna take out my where I say you effed up. Oh my gosh, it's going so quick. Hold on. That's better. I mean, I cuss in the song, but should I? I don't know if I should. Nah. I'll just do it how it is. I already cuss in the song, so it's like. You can't beat me, your time is out. You can't see me, I'm on the Grand Mountain of Cloud. No one cares, stuck with the cries, I'm shining now. You just repeat me, no one wanna hear you bitch whining about. You can't beat me, your time is out. You can't see me, I'm on the Grand Mountain of Cloud. No one cares, stuck with the cries, I'm shining now. You just repeat me, no one wanna hear you bitch whining about. Legend of the homies Zach and Zelda. Build a block of bots like Minecraft, son. You have some bitchless clown, bitchless behavior. You're the definition of a bitchless clown. See, I look like crazy fog, you like syndrome, but down. I'm staying like an alien. I look better than you after doing drugs, and that says a lot. Ain't much enough that you can do this music stuff. You had a studio but hadn't released a single. Maybe you couldn't find a hoe to mingle. Ain't with in a relationship, there you in a rift where the floor is lava. Watch you sink in it if you try to attempt to hit, but like Uno Sid, I'd skip. You look like that sloth thing from Ice Age. You an apprentice, I'm the emperor master with the Mega Man mage like that with the DJ. All I do is win, kid. Don't respond if you ain't got nothing to say. I'm the definition of celebration. Family home is chill, vibe and feel right. Everyone, my crew, when you can't get pussy, I'll be mad too. Matter why, I never even tried to. It's pathetic, you be the type to disrespect about death. It'll be funny till there's none of you left. Watch your left, the captain is true. That owns you if you on my dick. I own proof, kid. I can't drop an album album on a million ways I can roast to you, while you stay a virgin, sad, staying inside. When you know all you can do is get mad and sad and cry, stress cause the best gave you their time like a celebrity, but now you're on your own, son, go get a life, that I read you right. But I'll be honest, you were never that bright. I missed the part where your problems were mine, cause I never were mine. It's my time to shine, on my time that you lame, cause stay in your fucking lane, cause you don't own, you laying on the ground cause you're too slow to grasp the low, so you were shown but hadn't left the house, is driving you insane with your slain. But am I king, anything you saying, I'll be like, okay, like, okay, you drive from my face, no brain, never gonna have a babe. The question is, will you ever see the light of the day? United we are, divided from all, so you try to leave a scar, but you drop it from it as a ball, like it was competitive, forever a man etiquette, accepting a bit your luck, like this is it, you're nothing, you're a sedative, drop some better shit, then get your whole team, cause one person with a night later being beheaded him as and hog, hit their gym and your friends get top, like whipped cream on a whim, scoreboard shores, so more than your words, horse, so let's see who's the leader on the leaderboards are needed, cause like zombies you've been deleted, trying to come back to life, although you with disease, halted to the best legendary grand seas, and with these, I can beat you so easily, bitch, please, you can't even go on your own or go alone against me, you can't see me, cause I'm too quick, it still sounds like you need to go back on your mom's tits, everyone bumping this, cause it's straight lit, follow my protocol, finna drop you all, I don't do drugs, I do hugs, I'm a pit shepherd, you a bunch of bugs, you run none, I'll run jug, if empire needed, or if needed, my empire got plugs, ass Haley, the only thing you running is away from me, a daily, and gave you circus and clannery, I'm hell of a boss, I'll take the hell to Millie, how can you have an empire, you Alabama hillbilly, when no one that got your back, you a dollar store version of Z-Clone, and your ass got bone, no wonder you can't offend anyone, because you left the receipt, tuck the L on this receipt, can't afford, so I'll just give it to LGE, knock out shit, see, you don't have money, no money, you wanna lease, cop calling ass children, I'm the best, y'all the least, too popular, no wonder y'all want to me, I'm a beast, I'm the man of the hour and the year, you the ass of the week, already told you take a seat, I know you'll try to run and try to leave me after the illShot, you couldn't breathe, I'm the best and you're not, punishment is due, I'm the punisher, it's funny, you're no dick, I'll test your mistake like my sperm in your mother, you a squirm, there's more when it's slower and another, my offspring, what you listen to. Alright, I know what to call it. So the other one was called Fat Man Stan. So I'm gonna call this Anorexic Stan. Oh, and of course, if words offend you, then don't listen to it. There's a lot of words in the English language, and this isn't meant to offend anybody. It's basically like one of the reasons why I say a roast is maybe it's like the level before a diss. It's like you've seen the roast of certain people. One of them, the roast of Justin Bieber, the roast of this person, the roast of this person. So I mean, it's pretty much like that. It's not supposed to be taken seriously. It's kind of like, I don't want to use this in the wrong words, so. It's like satire, is really what it is. It's just straight satire. And, the last one was kind of hinting towards what the next one's gonna be, about wrestling. So this one's kind of like, after this, it's like he either gets in the booth and drops some bars maybe, and then there you go, and then something. But otherwise, it's a waste of my time. I'm just having fun with it. Just straight up satire, you know. brother. You're the first to do so. A competitive esports player can't be one that's solo. If you had any events, know what would attend. I thought you win the Rancor pit. Call up the attend. Up the realest and who made it and did it. The others are the ones that were offended. And you ain't gonna do shit. How you gonna say all that? No excuses. Ain't no excuses. The others are the ones that were offended, and you ain't gonna do shit. How you gonna say all that? No excuses. Ain't no excuses. My time is now. My time is now. Still can't believe that I rapped over doesn't seem to be. After this. What happened to your old account? That wasn't really hard to do, not really a feat. What happened to your old account? That wasn't really hard to do, not really a feat. What happened to your old account? That wasn't really hard to do, not really a feat. It's like, what does this mean? Not really a feat. The bars go over your head, not your feet. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just doing stuff. Not really a feat. Bars go over your head, not your feet. Turn it down a little bit. Bars go over your head. Bars go over your head, not your feet. 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 Okay. Last one. Since the last one's almost at 100 views, this is gonna really it's like a surprise drop. I could add more, I could have added more, but this is fine. Here we go. Where's it at? Oh my gosh. Where's it at? What the? Well, I don't see it. What are you talking about? It's there. Oh, it is. Just seeing all those 3 tracks together is awesome. Okay. This is the best thing ever. I was gonna use a different beat too. And I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. He likes John Cena. John Cena follows him on Twitter. John Cena's like, what is this kid posting? If he even looks at Twitter, he's like, why is this on my page? That'd actually be kind of cool. Modern Warfare operator using Photoshop. That's pretty cool.
Hi, what's your name?
I am Rob Franzese, a.k.a. the real-life Peter Griffin, and we're here in New York Comic-Con.
You look just like Peter.
I do. I mean, I trained my body for decades for this.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Star Wars.
Why?
Because Star Wars is the greatest thing in the history of man, and there is no cinematic masterpiece that can top it. Use the Force, Luke.
If you could meet anyone in the world, who would it be and why?
Mel Blanc.
Why?
Mel Blanc was the voice of every Looney Tune that ever lived, and he's a legend in the voice acting community. I would have loved to have met him.
Do you think pineapple belongs on pizza?
No, but it does belong under the sea.
I see what you did there, Peter. Do you think aliens are real?
Probably.
What do you think they look like?
Meg.
Okay. The last one, I made it sound like it was the last one too. I love it. But I want to show you one more thing. Show you guys. This right here. It says Dis 2 because the first lines I wrote for this were Legend of the Homie Zack and Zelda. Build a block botch like Minecraft. Because I made a joke. I misspelled bitch because you know it was just dark humor. It's some kind of hilarious banter back and forth, having fun when we were kind of friends, and I accidentally misspelled it, so it auto-corrected, I think, to botch for some reason, so that became a meme in itself. And then build a block, as in there's a lot of entendres, like build a bear, because you know bear and what it has to do, and like Georgie and stuff, and then how he blocked me on Twitter, and he has me blocked now, and then the first video I did, as soon as he commented welcome back my man, he had me blocked on Twitter. So how is he gonna act positive or act a certain way when he has me blocked at the same time? You know, it's like portraying a fake personality. Almost. And X Deadlies wasn't far from me in general, and how I am in my personality. It's just a over exaggerated version. You know, I don't even gotta explain it over and over again because I don't do the character anymore. But yeah. And I guess I'll just break down the lyrics. Legend of the Homie Zack, because you know it's called Legend of Zelda, and then there's also a Z in my name. So The Legend of the Homie Zach. And then I call him son because it's like, come on, son. You having some bitchless clown, bitchless behavior. You are the definition of it. Because it's a meme that I just kind of, I made up, so I just started using it as a meme. So I guess this is the part. I mean, that's just something I threw in there. Say I look like Crazy Frog. Like, how? Like, what? Hold on. Like, that's the only thing they know from the platform. They don't even know about a skinny Crazy Frog. There's a skinny one. How did that even make sense? How? He doesn't have a nose. I have this. My eyes aren't even green. My favorite color is including green, of course, you know, because, you know, how much I have stashed even. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I don't see it. He looks like a frog in blue. I really like the color blue, but it's not. It's one of my favorite colors too, but it's not anything even close. I don't get it. I don't make pop songs. So I'm not really sure. They could have said I look like the gummy bear, and that would have been a roast. Talking about a boat for. It's cringe. Okay, it's up. I gotta put the lyrics on the video, then I'll explain the rest. Second one must have been that good because it's still going up on views. illShot is on 55. So this one, by the way, before I listen to illShot, illShot was made in like 10 minutes. Chris Jericho to a Jobber was pretty much made around the same time, so I'll put that in the description. I don't know exactly because it was on a stream. I would say 10 minutes again. Made it in about 10 minutes or so. And then this one, again, this actually, or I don't know if I said this, but this one came before Chris Jericho to a Jobber. That one I just straight up wrote, like start to finish, on one of the streams. And then, Rise Above Hate was the second one I wrote after illShot, and I took a little bit of parts and I started writing that, and I just left it there for a day or two, and then I wrote a little bit more for it, left it there. I think I did that for a little bit, back and forth, here and there, just writing, not back and forth, but here and there writing, and then I guess you could say in the context of this, going back and forth from writing to another game and then writing to another game. another game as in, or another thing, playing freaking what was it, like Modern Warfare 2 and then Super Paper Mario. But I finished Super Paper Mario, and Rise Above Hate is after Super Paper Mario. But I wrote some of this, the lyrics to this, during this Modern Warfare 2 stream. And then I was like, okay, I wrote enough. I'm making a track. So yeah, and this one's 2 seconds longer than the last one. Overall, it's like it's about 10 minutes of just straight roasting, and then I'm actually gonna put them all together right now. I'm gonna edit all of them together. I'm gonna link the song on this stream right now. And then the picture I made is it's pretty much like a meme picture I made, so it's perfect for the picture I did for this. The second picture for Chris Jericho to a Jobber, I guess I'll explain. The I finished it in about an hour again. It doesn't take that much, but the editing, mixing, and mastering all together, again, like, this is, I do everything but the production. So, yeah, I mean, I could produce beats, but yeah. And then I'll update that later. They think it's a diss though. It's not even a diss because none of them say diss. Got 80 views now. It's going up and up. I'm gonna call it the illShot Anthology. Is what I'm gonna call it, because it started and finished with illShot, and then I just made 2 more because I felt like it, pretty much. And then I'm gonna have to put all the lyrics. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to put all the lyrics. Ah, oh, it's gonna be a pain in the arse. Okay, so first one. Second one, third one. Is that an ad on my video? Okay. I'm gonna put this transition, this specific transition, because this is pretty much like after the first diss, that was it. Like I destroyed his career to the point where he can't even respond to me himself. He's trying to get other people to try to respond to me. So I'm gonna do that turning transition. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna just show y'all. So this transition I'm using right here is obviously because it was already finished. I just started having fun with it. And I mean, I was having fun with it in the first place, but the second one I wrote and the third one I wrote, and then, yeah, it was, yeah, I mean, it's not really much to say. It's just, the second and third one is just beating a dead horse. So it's you know, and if you get what I'm trying to say there, and I can't even say I destroyed someone's career when they never even had one and still don't. So I really don't know. A career is something when you make something in that career. He has not done anything other than what people have already done on the platform. Merch wise, the logos and is very simplistic. Someone's like wearing a shirt of a bird, they're not instantly gonna be like, oh, I know who that is, because it's just some random drawing of shapes and fucking just random shapes and polygons and stuff. It's not original. And my X Deadlies, XD, like, you know, raw XD type of thing, you know, that emo goth or whatever thing that e-girls and attractive females did, and it worked when I had the X Deadlies XD as my logo. And I've showed you guys that logo before. I've already showed you on, I think, the last making of, I don't know, I showed y'all on one of them, and that alone, I'll show you guys again, shoot. That logo, and I'm not trying to like take the logo or steal the XD phrase on my logo, because that's just stupid. That's just what freaking feminists and Karen say, is stealing something that's not even stolen. So I made something out of the XD, because, you know, the XD abbreviations that's been on the internet for years, over decades now. And I've been on the internet for that long, so it was just perfect. But I didn't like the character, and some of the stuff that I didn't really agree with, so I moved on from playing a character and just did myself, and then now I'm this channel. But yeah, I came up with the logo. Obviously, there's not much to it, but it looks like something you'd recognize, and it looks like, oh shoot, like, it's something. It's for sure something. And X Deadlies doesn't roll off the tongue like the homie Zach 710 does. The homie Zach 710 sounds like a name that'll be in history for years and decades to come, and centuries, and so on and so forth. People will remember Legendary Grand Entertainment and the homie Zach 710. That's why, you know, that's why it was that. So, and it's funny because this channel wasn't supposed to have music on it. I just uploaded the Boxes remix because, I don't know. I thought something was going to happen, and it hasn't. It might happen where all my videos and channel gets deleted. If it does, I mean, some people will see it, and then the people that will care, like Keanu Reeves said, hold on. Keanu Reeves said, okay, good, that's, no, I'm kidding. What did he say? He said, I reshared it. It's on here. And then look at this. What? They were numbers for people that were dealing with... I can't say that word. But what the are you serious? Here it is, right here. It was about all this, LGBTQ. If someone doesn't like you being that way, then call this number. I like you being that way. If you're gay, Colonel Shaq loves the gays. Like, I don't mind it. It doesn't affect me. It's not gonna make me not want to hear from you. It's not gonna make me not want to, hear from you and all that. And then all the rest of this stuff. And this is if anybody needs it. Where'd it go? It was here though. Here it is. The people who love us will miss us. Keanu Reeves. There we go. I didn't know it was all the way back over here. I posted that in March of this year. And then thank you from the bottom, top, middle, and in between my heart and all of me. Thank you for letting me the chance to create content. So it's 9 minutes. This was a stream, so I'll keep it on there. Because if I stream content, then I'll just keep it. Yep, this is the one. This is the one, yep. It was the last episode. Because I was eating and I'm like, alright, I gotta do this. And then it was made. It was made. And look, why does this have so many views? What is this? It must have been a freaking... It must have hurt him bad. And again, it wasn't for any negative... None of the stuff I do is negative or supposed to be negative. So when someone comes at my channel or says something about my channel, it's like... Just do your own thing. Get off mine. Hold on, I'm gonna change my channel trailer to this. This is way better. That was an over-exaggeration because the reason I started talking about it is because when people are negative, because their life is bad and they're not bettering their life when they could easily better their life, and there's so much stuff that they can do that they're not trying to do, they're not focusing on, and they're coming at me who has just a chill, I'm just chilling, doing content, having fun. And look at this now. Like, this is like living a dream. This is like something I've always wanted. Look at the quality of this video. I never thought I'd be recording videos with this quality, and I have a face cam now. It's like looking at the YouTubers I looked up to and looking at it's inspiring, and hopefully it's motivation for people to keep continuing doing what they do, because even though, I've had a concussion, I've been basically beat to death, I've been almost. Even as a kid and even as a child, I've been a victim of abuse for multiple things, and I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad, because everybody does their own thing, and everybody might go through some things, and some people might not. Life just does whatever it does, and no matter what stuff happens, live your life to the fullest. And then people watch it anyway because they don't have any common sense.
Watching it pretty much contradicts yourself and makes you seem like you like my content, or you like what I do, even though it doesn't make you happy, or makes you not like what I do.
For whatever reason, because it's a great experience. It's a grand legendary experience. For experiencing what I do on my channel with me, doing it live, and even before I had all the upgrades, and anytime I make content, it's an experience. It's such a great experience. It's something you've never seen on any channel before. It's its own experience, its own thing that you will never get from any channel except the homie Zach 710 or Legendary Grand Entertainment or the homie Zach 710 Extra Flavor.
Makes you dislike what I do. And if that is the case, then what do you not want to watch it? Because if you don't like something, you want to stay far from it. You want to stay away from it. But I mean,
I didn't really go in depth, but on this video I just did. So eventually these songs are gonna go to my music channel, because it's not professional enough to be on my main channel. It's not good enough to be on my main channel. It's not something that I want on my main channel. In fact, I want to look at my Mario Kart series, because I said something that I really wish I did not say, so I'm gonna go check that out. And maybe re-upload the video, even though it has 100 views, but I might have to re-upload it because something I said in the video, I don't know why I said it. There's no reason why I should have said it, but I'm gonna go edit those after I edit this together. So last things I need to do. Why do you all exist? Why do y'all bots? Why? Just why? What are you doing? Just why? Just why? Okay, so yeah. Take that off. Switch it to this. So yeah. In all, it's something. I enjoy doing. Music is something that's very important to me. It's been something I've been wanting to do and still listen to for as long as I live, and even after. It's something that it's one of my favorite things. And when someone says my music is bad, I take a look at their music, and either they don't have music or their music needs a lot of experience. And sure, I've been around people that have experience, with music, and have done a lot of things for themselves. I've met a lot of people, but even people I haven't met that I've talked to know what they're doing in music wise. And it's just when you say something's bad and then you don't have any evidence or proof, and then on top of that, it's just, I don't know, it's something that I care about, so it's just kind of, I don't know, but especially content creation, and not just content, but just creating in general. When they say something isn't good, and then I look at a channel like the one that I made the songs on, Bird Brain, for example, I've already said it many of times, but there's nothing that person has created. There is no original content. Let's Plays aren't original. Let's Plays have been on YouTube. Actually, you know what? I'll look it up right now. Let's Plays first started on YouTube. when. Rooster Teeth, here we go. When Ryan joined the main cast talent... The frick? What? There we go. When Let's Play started. 2007. The website forums at Something Awful are credited with coming up with the term Let's Play in 2007. So pretty much as soon as I joined YouTube and started watching YouTube is when Let's Plays were on YouTube. So, I mean, for someone to say that they've made original content, so they... Bro, that was around the time that you first went to my house. You weren't even mentally capable of, like, I don't want to seem messed up, but all I'm gonna say is no. You were like 5 or something. I don't even think you were 5. You weren't even half of 10 yet, so I don't even... I introduced you basically to the whole YouTube thing, so it's literally impossible. It's impossible for you to... And I don't like using the word literally because it's overused. It's so freaking overused, and I hate it. Even so, it's too overused, but yeah, honestly, that's all I gotta say about that. But let's get back to the lyrics, and I will be explaining the rest of the lyrics here for the last track. Wow, why am I all the way down here? So again, with back to the Crazy Frog thing. The next thing I say is not System of a Down, but Something of a Down. Now that specific word I'm not going to say on stream because it might be offensive for some people. And in the track, it might seem like I'm using it in a derogatory way. But again, does the track say diss? Does it say diss track? No. Have you ever heard of fabrication? Most likely not. Go look up the definition of fabrication like I looked up earlier this stream, and you will understand that it's not used in a negative or derogatory way. I don't need to really explain it. At least I ain't look like an alien because I look better than you after doing drugs, and that says a lot, that much enough that you knew this music stuff. Because this dude looked like an alien for most of his life. Eyes bulging. Like, if anybody looked like they did coke, yeah. And I mean, I accidentally did. I already, you know, it's a whole story in itself I talked about on a video called The Downfall of Ex-Deadlies. It's not something that I chose or wanted to do. Again, like I said, like marijuana and weed and all that stuff, and freaking I don't even know what else, honestly. That's the only 2 things that I knew that were, you know, so it was laced, and yeah. So I said, screw that. I don't need to go to like rehab or something. I'm smarter, so I just don't really need to keep destroying my life and then, you know, trying to bring down other people while doing drugs. And it's sad. Killing brain cells and then talking trash on other people that have a brain. And some people have not discovered that they don't know that they have skills and talent. Like you watching this video, it doesn't matter who you are, but you have a talent. And it's finding that talent is the start of amazing things. And then this part I've said many a times because he wants to try to say that the music's bad, but I'm just waiting for him to go in his studio that he said he had. You had a studio but hadn't released a single because he hadn't released a single track. So I was finding something to say, haven't released a track. I could have said haven't released this or that. I wanted to keep the words I say different, and even if I say the same words, I use them in different ways. So, you know, I'm not really tripping on anybody trying to talk trash or say negative things about my lyricism, because my lyricism is the thing that really makes people's feelings hurt. And that's the thing. I'm not no mumble rapper. This just shows you a very great example of if someone says all this stuff about music, but then they have a studio, don't do anything with it. You know, there's a lot of things I could say, but I should have said you have a studio, so I kind of want to correct that. So I'm gonna correct that and then update the lyrics. You have a studio but hadn't released a single, maybe because you couldn't find a hoe to mingle with in a relationship. Throw you in a rift where the floor is lava, or watch you sink in it. You try to attempt to hit, but like Uno said, I'll skip. You look like that sloth thing from Ice Age. You an apprentice. I'm the Emperor Master with Mega Man Mage. Like Khalid the DJ. All I do is win, kid. Don't respond if you ain't got nothing to say. There's not necessarily... I mean, there is rhyme schemes, and there could be. There's a lot of layers and a lot of stuff to break down in my lyrics that even I might not even know about. Flow-wise, I tried to keep different flows, as many different flows as possible, because I have an infinite amount of flows, unlimited amount of flows. I just went with how I could say the words where you can hear what I'm saying, like rapping fast. I didn't want to make it unintelligible or mumble words. I wanted to make sure that not only did it sound good vocals wise, but you could understand what I'm saying, basically. But yeah, it had a girl named Haley, and I bring up her name later on. So, you know, and then the Eminem Haley thing kind of maybe works there. Couldn't find a hoe to mingle with because he looks like E.T. In a relationship, because he can't keep one. Throw you in a rift. I don't know. In a rift or something. It's just something that rhymed with it. Where the floor is lava, I'll watch you sink in it. Because the floor is lava, I throw him... Okay, so this is how I imagined it. I throw him in a rift, a portal, whatever, like some Wraith shit off of Apex Legends, in a rift. I throw him in it, and if the floor is lava, and there's basically nothing he can get on top of, I have the high ground, Anakin, you know, type shit. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but basically, and then I'll watch you sink in it. If you try to attempt to hit... No. You try to attempt to hit like a shot because my illShot, but I should have said you can try to attempt to hit. Dang it, that would have been bars. I'm putting it in the description. But anyways, either way, it pretty much means the same thing. You try to attempt a hit, but he can't even... No. He's just a copy and clone. But like Uno Sid, I'll skip. So I just randomly put Sid in the lyrics, and I'm like, you know what? He does kind of look like the Ice Age Sid. So I put that in there. You look like that sloth thing from Ice Age. And then I wasn't really going to rhyme, but then I started thinking of, hold on. Uno, I'll skip. Apprentice, like that kind of rhymes. So I'm like, hold on. Ice thing from Ice Age, you an apprentice, because you know said I'll skip. Because apprentice is basically the most amateur, basic level, like on some recruit level. To the veteran, realistic. I'm the Emperor Master with the Mega Man Mage. You know. Bad bitches. Or just exactly like that one. Like Khalid, the DJ, all I do is win. Like Uno said, I'll skip. You look like that sloth thing from Ice Age. You an apprentice. I'm the Emperor Master with the Mega Man Mage, like Khalid, the DJ. All I do is win. So, I mean, it kind of it kind of rhymes with it, but it kind of works. So, as long as it works in a little bit of a way, then that works for me. Kid, don't respond if you ain't got nothing to say. DJ, Mage, Ice Age, from those lines, and then yeah, because he's one of those, of course, that's gonna just keep responding and responding and responding and responding. Dude, this kid, all right, this kid, 30 minutes. I made a 4-minute song. This dude spent 30 minutes. That's 26 more minutes than my song was. That's a whole album length. No, not an album length, an EP length. He could have rapped that whole 26 minutes. I would have been done. I wouldn't have responded. I'd have been too scared. But no, he can't rap for anything. He can't do any type of poetry whatsoever. So I'm not even surprised. I'm not even close to surprised. Stay mad. Not y'all, the audience, of course, not the Legendary Grand audience, but I'm the definition of celebration, family, homies, chilling, vibe, feel right, vibe right. I mean, it rhymes at first. Wanna chill, vibe, and feel right. Maybe it don't. Oh well. Because the crew part is pretty much the part that I rhyme with. When you can't get pussy, I'd be mad too. Mad at why I never even tried to. Because again, this part is very easy to understand. But if you don't understand it, then if you don't think you stand under me, if you don't understand me. Alright, anyway. 6 foot, 7 foot. I'm basically saying he can't get a girlfriend. Because he never tried to get one. And all of the girls he had, don't even get me started. Do not get me started. I had a bad bitch in 3rd grade, so don't even get me started. Anyway. And I put in parentheses, if I were you, I will be mad at why I never even tried to get a girl. That's basically that part means. It's pathetic you'd be the type to disrespect about death. It'll be funny until there's none of you left. Watch your left, the captain is coming through. Every time I hear on your left or something about the left or something, it's always some Captain America type stuff, so I had to do something with that, because I was like, why the frick not? So watch your left, the captain is coming through, that owns you, because captain, pirate type thing, and then on top of that, the Captain America, and then on top of that, I pretty much am, again, like I said in the first one, I'm the dojo sensei, because he still has a lot to learn. I guess we'll just say. If you own my dick, I own proof. That's pretty much just proof as is. Because how much the response and excuses and how much he tries to cover it up, pretty much. Kid, I could drop a whole album on a million different ways that can roast you. That's why I made 3 tracks. And then I'm pretty much done after this one. If there's more, then I'll just call it the illShot Anthology 2. Even though it's just illShot Anthology 1, pretty much. I'll just call it part 2, screw it. If it continues. I didn't plan on making anything after illShot, because that was the end, obviously. That's it. But then I made the second one, I was like, okay, this is a good addition. And then I made a third one. I'm like, this has already been overkill since the first track. Now this is just like past overkill. This is like past some Thanos snapping. This is past all types of godly powers and stuff like that and abilities. It's way past that. I did rhyme you with you, though. I didn't notice that. Captain is coming through that owns you. If you are my dick, own proof. I mean, I don't know. While you stay a virgin, sad staying inside. Because this dude has not hit any type of box. And he's a very sad person. and he needs someone to talk to, like maybe a mental institution, possibly. I'm not too sure, because I didn't know him like that. But so far, just therapy. Maybe therapy's a start. For diabetic, for sure, mental institution. And then another person's behind bars, so that's the start. But I don't even think therapy is gonna be that one needs to go to mental institution, Razor Wire. But when you know all you can do is get mad, sad, and cry, stress because the best gave you their time, like a celebrity, because this dude's talking like he's a celebrity with what 500 fake ass followers. I'm not gonna. I don't need to. And this is just anyway. Stress because the best gave you their time, like a celebrity, but now your own son go get a life. Time, life. Dang it, didn't rhyme. Anyway, time, bright, life. I mean, right there, there you go. You know, thought I raised you right, but I'll be honest, you will never that bright. That's after the part where I say go get a life. And I'm just over exaggerating a little bit right there. Thought I raised you right, but if we're being honest, if we really look at it and specify, I didn't really get time to raise him. That's why, I'll be honest, you were never that bright. I missed the part where your problems were mine. Cause he acts like all of his problems are mine, and it's like no, like we've never been homies. We've never been brothers. We've never been anything more than kind of friends. Not even really on the level of the friendship level. We didn't have that type of bond. So it's really sad, honestly. It's seriously sad. You lame. You can't stay in your own lane because he keeps trying to come in my lane. Because you don't own you lane. He doesn't own a lane because he doesn't own anything. So this part where I'm saying you don't own a lane basically is saying that he can't afford it to start with. He can't get a lane. He doesn't even know how to. He would struggle to get a lane because he's basically still trying his hardest, his absolute hardest to get in my lane because his name is still Hawk, and that alone is it's sad that he won't grow up. And then you laying, as in laying down on the ground, gravestone, because you too slow. The grass was mowed, so you were shown. That part is, I don't know. I just started. I rapped that part, or no, I wrote that part, and then I was like, I mean, it works. I didn't want to have those lyrics in there, really. Like, overall, I could have done without them. But, I mean, it was just there, so. I mean, it's not like I really, truly cared about all these tracks. I mean, overall, the finished product, though, is. I really love these finished products, but, I mean, I don't know. But hadn't left a house is driving you insane when you're slain by the Minecraft king. Anything you be saying, I'll be like, K. K'ing. K'ing. Like, K. And I could have said something about Mortal Kombat, MK, but I mean, come on. Like, the illShot was already beating a dead horse. You're dropped from my phase because phase K got dropped. Or phase K got kicked from phase. No brain, never gonna have a bay. Real question is, will you ever see the light of day? Because he never goes outside. He's going for mastery camos on games that people don't care about. He's going for competitive games on games that people don't care about. So, I mean, he's doing games that people aren't interested in because of the way he's doing the games. The way he's let's playing the games. If pretty much anybody else did the gameplays, people would be at least 1% interested. So I was looking at the prestigious Prestigious United type of thing going on. And then I changed the name of that. And then I was like, you know what? United we stand, divided we fall. I don't know what it's from, but I kind of want to do something with it. So I did the United we are, pretty much anybody with common sense and a brain behind me. And then divided from all is him. Or there's multiple ways you can actually think of that or interpret that, I guess. But I'm basically saying in divided, the part that's divided is him from all, from pretty much everyone, because he's just too negative, basically, I guess. So you try to leave a scar, like the SCAR assault rifle, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3. So you try to leave a scar, but get dropped by it as I ball. So I'm pretty much just balling, and a scar, I guess you could say, was the weapon of the illShot. One tap headshot, done, while he was AFK, because he doesn't even know how to try. As I don't know how to try. I don't know if I explained that right. Hold on. Because if I'm effortlessly trying, as in I'm not even really trying at all, and he's AFK, so it's the least of that, not even 0.1% of that. I don't know. He just hasn't released a response anyways in a song. So get dropped by the scar as a ball, as if it was competitive, but I said like if it was competitive, because he does competitive, I guess. I don't know. I haven't heard of anything. I haven't seen him on the main scene. It's still FaZe and Optic on the main competitive esports scene for Call of Duty, but I don't see anything named Prestigious Empire or Ultimate Empire on it. So I don't really see anything from that. If it was competitive, forever I'm an etiquette, accept and admit you're lost, because this is it, you're nothing, you're a sedative, drop some better shit and better get your whole team, because one person with an annihilator beam beheaded him, sedative, better shit, accept and admit, etiquette, competitive, sedative, beheaded him, this is it, better shit, him as in Hawk hit the gym and your friends get topped like whipped cream on a whim. And then it might sound sus at first until I get into the next part. It's pretty much to explain that part right there. Scoreboard show more, because you know how sus they are, the way they look at each other. Anyway, scoreboard show more than your words, whore, so we'll see you as the leader on the leaderboards. Are needed like zombies, because you've been deleted. And that part right there is saying boards are needed, because like zombies, he's been deleted. One tap headshot, it's like zombies. There's a lot of meanings in that part. Basically he's like a zombie, especially in the way he looks, and I one tapped headshot him with a scar, esports rules, and deleted him, and 1k was added to my KD, and it's infinity to 0. I haven't taken a loss, so my score, my KD is infinity/0. Trying to come back to life like a zombie, although you diseased and seized, halted to the best legendary grand seeds, because you know I've been talking about me laying the legendary grand seeds. And with these I beat you bitch please. And there's actually a meaning in that part. There's a song called Bitch Please by Big Scoob that I listened to in high school when I was actually chilling with him at that time. And I don't know, it's funny because he I said a joke in the World War III Battle of Treasure first video that was on the X Deadly's channel. I said, fuck yo couch. And he laughed his ass off from saying that. And then his mom's going to comment on his response video to illShot saying, he's trying to be black. Your son finds me funny. So what do you mean? But anyway. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to be any type of ethnicity. I don't even know where the fuck that even comes in. Or how she even try to, like, I don't know. Anyway. Basically, the part where I'm saying if it was competitive, because he does competitive or whatever, I guess, I don't know. Forever I'm an etiquette. Basically, because he talks about having sponsors and talks about all this stuff, like as if he knows anything in the business, and it's sad, bro. So I don't want to hear it from him when he's talking about that type of stuff, especially because he doesn't know anybody, bro. He doesn't know any developers or nothing like that. That's a straight up joke. Because I don't even know how he could even communicate with him. He doesn't know anything about the business or anything like that. So I don't know. Accept and admit your loss, because this is it. Basically that part is just kind of letting him know what everybody else knows, is just, why do you keep trying? after the 3 of these, the illShot Anthology, it's just an L that was given so easy by me. You're nothing, you're a sedative, because basically if anybody watches his content or watches his videos, it's basically like a sedative. You fall asleep. Yeah, people aren't entertained by what he does, and generic thumbnails, and his thumbnails are all like the fucking same thing that everybody's been doing years before him. Drop some better shit, and better, because he's never gonna get better. Because again, like how I explained what the part you a sedative is, and better get your whole team, because one person with an annihilator beam beheaded him. Yeah, you know, just a quick sonic boom. If you get what that means, then if you know, you know. But if you don't, Metroid Prime 2 echoes the Annihilator Beam. It's a mix of dark and light energy combined, and the Sonic Boom is like an explosion time warping fucking move. Like, I don't even know exactly what it is, but it's basically something like that. And beheaded him rhymed with it, so I put in the part, him as in hog, hit the gym and your friends, gets hot like some whipped cream on a whim. And the part where I talk about scoreboards right after and leaderboards, leaderboards, basically Call of Duty has leaderboards in the barracks and stuff like that. Kind of self-explanatory if you played the FPS game Call of Duty in that franchise. It basically shows the best players, even though usually the ones at the top are hackers, to hack to get the best stats. So basically I'm saying I have the best stats and I'm on top of the leaderboards. Especially when I hit level 250 and this guy is going for Orion camo for some reason. Although, again, like I said, and I'll admit, it is kind of a sexy camo, but I don't know. Like, it's not, I don't think it's a mastery camo at all. Pretty much Damascus, Atomic, and freaking Orion, I don't even see as mastery camos. They're like before mastery camos. Maybe. And then I don't know, the hit the gym part is because one of his friends, bruh, like he looks super unhealthy, and I feel extremely bad, like extremely unhealthy. And it is very good for your health to work out. It was like recursion or resurk or res jerk or some cringe name or something like that. pucked or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, so whipped cream is the topping. So, and Thanksgiving just happened, so it kind of works perfectly there. On a whim, beheaded him, and it kind of keeps going. Scoreboard, show more than your words, whore, because he has a lot of stuff that he says, but the only thing that's I've been in the top 10% of the Modern Warfare players, and I tweeted it out actually, and I'll show you guys right now. Like, speaking of scoreboards, since we're getting into this, and I showed this picture a long time ago. Actually, top 3%. Never mind, top 3%. So I'm showing this here. And of course, it is Team Deathmatch, sure, whatever, but this is my gamer tag. You can look up on my YouTube, that was the original name I had before it was the Homies Act 710. And that ratio, okay, might be a little bit of BS, but look at the position. It's not hacked. I've never used hacked. I never use hacked. Never use hacks. So, there you go. Top 3%. In a game that I beat him in a 1v1 in, by the way. Just thought I'd let y'all know. And I could re-upload the 1v1, but I just don't care enough. I might have deleted it anyway because no one knows or cares about a bird. Just a random bird. People cared about origins and stuff like that, but they don't care about some random bird. Scoreboard, show more than your words, whore. So we'll see who's the leader on the leaderboards. And see who's the leader basically means, because I've been always the leader, and I've leaded him to YouTube as a leader. I've leaded him to Call of Duty as a leader, and all that type of stuff. And basically because of me is why he's still a member of everything I do now, because his name is still Hawk, like I said. Like, it's just always going to go back to the gamer tag that was an alternate account that I made, and that he basically stole, because in how it is now is he pretty much stole it. I don't remember the info for it, so I can't even get it back. Otherwise, if I did, then I would have already shown that proof, and that would have been done. Trying to come back to life. All you disease. Bitch, please. And then this part is pretty much self-explanatory in facts. You can't even go on your own or go alone against me. Yeah, because it was started with me and him, and then I came up with the idea of a gaming house. I came up with pretty much everything else in the ideas, and then it was going to be a gaming house, and it never happened because he couldn't have funded it, because he didn't go to any classes. He didn't get a job around the same time as high school. So all of a sudden, when other people are funding it, that don't know nothing about gaming, don't know nothing about YouTube or marketing or anything like that, are now, doing this stuff for him, because I know it's not him, because knowing him is as far as I know him, and as much as I know about him, he doesn't have the learning capacity to do all that stuff himself. And not just that, but pretty much anything he needs help with in a hand. And he brings in other people that don't know nothing about me and him. I've known him since 2008. He just met these people in the Alabama state. He just met these people. Or he might have known a couple from the state before. He might have known a couple people for a little bit, maybe in high school. But I knew him in 2008. None of those people can go back that far. That do any of this stuff. Maybe his little brother, but his little brother doesn't. I don't think he does any of this stuff. I don't think he's interested in any of this stuff, really. His little brother was cool, though. Honestly, like, he was pretty chill. But ever since this happened, he's just been, him and Hawk are both manipulated. very, very, very easily. That's why they act the way they act, and that's why him and his mom say the same exact things, is because their parents are manipulative to the point where it's pretty sad. Again, this, like I said before, it goes a little bit beyond YouTube, and this is how real life and serious to them this is, and how and where it's at. I don't know how to really specifically explain, but it's basically it's like before YouTube type stuff, before I did this channel. I don't know. But anyway, you can't see me because I'm too quick. You can't see me, you know. John Cena. And then you can't see me because I'm too quick. You still sound like you need to go back on your mom's tits. Everyone bumping this because it's straight lit. Because I don't know if he said it or who said it, but one of them said that my tracks weren't lit. So I just put that in there because they say it's not lit. So I'm like, okay, we'll see. We'll see how much views I get, how many likes I get, how many comments I get, and how much I get, how much respect I get from my audience, and how much goodness comes from it. So yeah, because pretty much people are going to be bumping that, basically like illShot and other disses that Eminem made. But again, like I said, these 3 tracks are not disses. I don't know how many times I have to say it because they think that they are disses, but that's just over exaggerating and completely not getting any of it at all. Follow my protocol, finna drop you all, because, you know, protocol is like something in Call of Duty, a word in Call of Duty. I actually don't even know the definition, so we're gonna look it up. I'm learning today. Okay. So, the official procedure are a system of rules governing affairs or state and diplomatic occasions, and the original draft of a diplomatic document, especially of the terms of a treaty agreed to in conference and signed by the parties. So, for sure, not the second one. Like, I'm not signing no peace treaty or anything, but he can for sure if he wants to do that and throw in the white flag, because he pretty much has already thrown in the white flag ever since I known him and before all of this. So I mean, protocol forbids the prince from making any public statement in his defense. But yeah, basically it's just a synonym for rules. But in, like, I guess you could say it in Call of Duty terms. So how many, like, things I'm going off on here is never ever going to be replicated by any other person, not even Hawk himself. Finna drop you all because I guess it's more than Hawk, even though it's basically just clones. They all look at each other sus. They all do the same exact things. One of them goes, You shouldn't do that. Don't. It's both cringe and something so hilarious. It's just straight equals the question that everybody will come up with when they see someone going like that, the way he did it. Like, why? Why are you even in this? You don't even know Hawk for almost 2 decades. Like, no, stop. I don't do drugs because I never wanted to, and when I did, it was a mistake. And now that I'm in the best state that I've ever been in, because I haven't felt better. I haven't had a better life. You know, it's only straight up uphill from here. And I don't do drugs. I do hugs. I don't know. I wanted to just write that part right quick. I could have rhymed so many things. I mean, I collect coffee mugs. No, I don't collect coffee mugs. I don't see them as coffee mugs. I see them as like drink holders. Like those hold my drinks. I drink Mountain Dew in those, and I've done that before, and I've had cups stolen. I had a $100 Benji's one that got stolen and broke. Yeah, and just so many stupid things, honestly. But anyway, I'm a pit shepherd, as in a pit bull, and a German shepherd, just like the dog in Call of Duty Ghost. And I was gonna say Doberman or that other one, the Hound. The frick are they called? I know exactly what they're called. I'm thinking about what they look like. I just don't remember their names. They're hounds. They're like screw it, I don't know. Canine unit in your AO. Hold on, that reminds me of a meme now. That one's one of the classicest memes. The fact that it's okay, here it is. Saying goodbye to partner. That's sad, bro. K9 Bodhi saying goodbye to his partner. I gotta leave it like to that. I can't watch that, bro. That's sad. He was shot and killed in line of duty. Nah, bro, that's sad. I can't watch that. Okay, I don't know which one. Oh my gosh, Emmy Soccer, bruh. His channel got deleted, I think, and that's when I first started watching dank memes. Oh my gosh. That brings me back. That brings me back, dude. Okay, here it is. And the music, and then this. That's a classic. Oh my gosh. Anyway, now I would just want to like react to videos now. Oh my gosh, it's just, oh my. Okay. Back to this track. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, back to this. Did I even explain all those lyrics on the other one? I don't think I did. But I'll get to it. Yeah, you a bunch of pugs, because I'm a pit shepherd while they're pugs. Yeah, pugs are kind of yeah. You still sound like that is something we've already read. You'll run none, I'll run jug. As in Juggernaut or Juggernog, not Juggernaut, but could do something there. If needed, my empire got plugs. Ask Haley, ask Bailey. Only thing is you run is away from me daily. Rhyming with Haley because he doesn't have that girl anymore. So I could just do what I want, right quick, just quickly, do a thing, easy. Because she already, sent me some hardened shit back then when she was with him. So, I mean, that kind of shows what kind of person she is. Kind of sus. But, hey, all girls are the same. Juice WRLD said it first. And a circus, clownery. I did say another word, but, again, not in a derogatory way. I'm skipping the words that people might be offended from. But believe what you want, but I'm LGBTQ plus all the way, and all that stuff's awesome and cool with me. And if you might think otherwise, then you can do whatever you want in your decisions and think what you want. But again, I love all people. There's not a single person I do not like, whether it's race, ethnicity, their sexuality, anything. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Even Hawk I like. Hawk and me have had some good memories back then. But he's choosing to be this way because his parents, for one. For two, he's trying to act cool. He's trying to act with a fake portrayed personality online, because that's how people are. And for three, I think he's changed. Maybe it's because he's changed. But pretty much for the first reason. Because for whatever reason it's stressing him out that much. I don't even know why. Like, I'm not mad at him. I'm disappointed for sure, but I'm not like, I don't care that much. I have already this much stuff to do. Not really much to say after that, but again, Only thing you running is away from me daily and a circus clownery away from me. Anyway, I'm hell of a boss. I had to put that part in because I wanted to rhyme Millie to a certain part. I don't remember what it was. I think it was clownery, Millie, because I don't know what the frick rhymes with clownery. I mean, found, hound. I was gonna say something with hounded, hound, found, profound. I could have done something with that, but it's just, I don't know. I mean, if I took more time on it, I probably could have done that, but still, even then, all of this came out and it's still insane as is. So I added that part so you know exactly who I'm talking about, because it was originally clownery, I'll take the hellhound, and Millie, but I added I'm hell of a boss because why not? Clownery, I'm hell of a boss, I'll take the hellhound, and Millie. How can you have an empire, you Alabama hillbilly? I added that part because it rhymed with Millie, and it just works. Sweet home Alabama. All right, anyway. With no one, I got your back. Because how can you have an empire that when no one has your back? When I had my empire, and I still do, it's just not called empire. And again, when I did that, nothing there. I clean, so I don't even need to explain myself. But yeah, basically, because they're all like clones of each other. They look at each other like in a sus way, like I've said before. I don't really need to explain it. They say the same things. They all saying, "You attacking my friend, bruh. Like, you sound like a little kid. Stop, bruh. I have stuff to do. Stop bothering me. I don't got games on my phone, all right? Like, go do stuff." Yeah, basically, how can you have an empire? Because he's trying to steal the empire name. It's so sad. Firstly, he steals the gamer tag. Secondly, he steals the empire name. Besides content, he's a sad, pathetic human being. He's really a sad, pathetic human being overall. He really is sad. No one got your back. You a dollar store version of Z. And I could have said ZX, but Z just sounds better. Cloned, got your ass boned. No wonder you can't offend anyone because you love to receive. Because like I said earlier, hold on. And this is a reference to this part of the song. It's pathetic you'd be the type to disrespect about death. It'll be funny till there's none of you left. Because they're all saying, go die, hope you choke on your burger. Because I talked about a burger. It's like, calm down. Like, why are you stressed? I'm not stressed. I'm chilling, bro. When I heard the diss track on me, I was disappointed. I had a little bit of hype going on, and I thought that it would be some type of insane track that would just finish my career and I would leave YouTube, but no. It was cringy, and it was just trash. It was garbage. But yeah, so they're pretty much saying kill yourself, and I know that is a little bit too much on the guidelines. If it needs to be edited out of the video, YouTube, please do that for me, or I don't know how I'll be able to, or mute the audio right there. But they're basically harassing and going against the guidelines. Yeah, I'm not really tripping. It's on the internet. That is pretty much the overall reason why I could care less, is because it's behind a computer screen. If this was real life, there would be a lot of different situations. And I'm not saying that anything negative would happen then, because if then, again, that would be a different situation. I don't really know specifically how, because, internet's here, so, Otherwise, if the internet wasn't here, I'd be pursuing a music career, an acting career, directing career, and all this other type of stuff. I'd be pursuing a lot of different careers. And I still am. It's not like I'm not. It's just I would just be pursuing those besides, I guess, content creation, although I'd be doing pretty much stuff like that, and being an influencer and all that type of stuff, and a speaker, because I really want to motivate people, because some people have talent, and some people have stuff, and they can do stuff, but they're negative. They fall into the things that other people do, and negative's the new normal. So yeah, and speaking of clowns, I do want to recommend a song right quick. This song right here. It's called Clown World by Tom McDonald. One of the best tracks of all time. Very, very good. Very, very good. 18 million views, because it talks about some really, really good stuff. And I played it a couple times, and it's just good. I've listened to it when it first released, and ever since then it's been one of my favorite songs. Because not just the lyricism, but so much goodness. Yeah. So, Cloned. You sound like a dollar store, or you are a dollar store version of Z, as in me, obviously, because my name's Zach. Clone got your ass boned. No wonder you can't offend anyone because you love to receive. I could have said you can't offend anyone because you receive, but I put love to receive. Especially because the way they sus look at each other. And he's in Alabama, and he's hillbilly. Anyway, take this L on this receipt, because I had receipt in there, where there's receive, receipt, and I had that in there. I could have said relieve, believe, grieve. There's other stuff I could have used, but I just did that part, and I would have said something else on the receipt, like he can't afford anything, so there's nothing on a receipt. But then it would have been like, well, then what's the point of a receipt if there's nothing on it? Because you have to buy something for a receipt to print out, I think, in that context. So I was like, all right, you know what, just take this L on this receipt, because he bought an L, I guess. I don't know. All right, if you really look into it, it makes sense about how it works after what I just said. Can't afford, so you give it to LGE, basically. Since he can't afford anything, give it to LGE. And I'm not talking about the L. I'm talking about anything that he can't afford, so give it to LGE. But, I mean, it wasn't interpreted to be that way, but if you think or want to interpret it that way, you can. But now that I read it, there's a part right there you could roast me on. There you go. There's some lines for you. You could be like, oh, all right, I'll give this L to GE or something like that. Like, no. Knock out your teeth. You don't have no money. You want a lease. And then on the track, I say you have no money in kind of a funny way, because I was trying to say you don't have no money, and then I was messing up a little bit, and I was like, oh shoot, whatever. It sounds kind of funny, so I left it in. And then you want a lease. Not really anything specifically specified as what he's on a lease to, but basically anything he gets is on a lease, basically is what that means. Or is leased, because he can't afford to buy it, so he leases it. Something, Colin, children, I'm the best, y'all the least, because they're the first ones to just straight up go to that type of stuff, and I have too much stuff to do. Those cops are probably listening to my music, or listening or watching my videos, listening to my music, or watching my videos, or watching my content, or anything, and they love it. So I mean, there's not anything I'd be mad about, I guess. I don't know. Too popular. Oh yeah. I'm the best, y'all the least, because least, meat, beast, I'm too popular. No wonder you want to meet. I'm a beast. I'm the man of the hour and the year. You the ass of the week. Because there's Donkey of the Day or Donkey of the Week or something. No, I think it's Donkey of the Day. I think the Breakfast Club, I think, is the people that made that. And then Philip DeFranco has his own version. And then that's basically, I don't know if it's been a thing before that, but yeah, that's where that comes from. And also, it sounds really good. You're the ass of the week. About a week ago. I already told you to take a seat. And, you know, since he's not listening, since he's, you know, my kid, I already told him to take a seat. But he's not listening and still responding with 26 minutes longer of a video to a 4-minute song. I know you'll try to run and try to leave. Seat, weak, beast, meat, leave, breathe. I know you'll try to run and try to leave. After the illShot, you couldn't breathe. I'm the best and you're not. Before and after the illShot. So yeah. Because, you know, it was a illShot. Punishment is due. I'm the Punisher. It's funnier. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. I forgot to put, it's funnier if it's me. Dang it. Alright, well, I'm gonna just update the comments anyway. Punishment is due. I'm the Punisher. It's funnier if it's me. No dick, all tits. Sent your mistake like my sperm in your mother. You're a squirm. Sent your mistake as in the messages, anything he's sent to me for some reason. And sent your mistake as in the response to the 30-minute response to illShot. And then mistake, I'm basically calling him a mistake. Like my sperm in your mother, as that was a mistake. You will squirm. There's more in this lore and another. Basically that part is the lore, and then pretty much everything I say is lore. Most of the stuff I say, I don't hide stuff from y'all. Everything that I say in the tracks, like him pissing in a bed, that he's living with his brothers. Bruh, I knew you since 2008. You can't just be like, oh, all of a sudden these people are my brothers. Like, how gullible are you? And how gullible are they on top of that? If they're your friends, that's explaining a lot about them. Yeah, it's sad. All I know is anyway, you're the first to do so, because he was the first person to call me a brother to him. So that just shows why he cares so much about all this. So yeah, you know, because I'm more likable, pretty much. He can be likable if he bettered himself, but he's gone off the deep end. And you say you drown deep and you don't need saving, but I'm doing the swimming and I don't need to be forgiven. I just ask to receive it, don't vibe. Wait, I just vibe. Don't ask to receive it, just vibe to the end. Anyway, he was the first to call me a brother, because I know he's gonna try to say that I called him a brother first and said this and thinking he's my brother. No, bruh. I've only had one brother and a good friend of mine that I haven't talked to in a long time, and I only have one brother, and that's the best brother I could have, so screw that. You're the first to do so. A competitive esports player can't beat one that's solo, because bruh, he did esports for years. In 2019, And when the 1v1 happened between me and him, I used a sniper. He used a marksman rifle, bruh. A better weapon. And I beat him. He had Damascus camo, the mastery camo for that game that I've never gotten. I've only got a couple weapons gold. He had the highest camo in the game. He played more than me. And I beat him in a 1v1. There's nothing to say. You can't beat one that's solo. Basically, I've been solo because none of the clans I've done, no one wanted to work. I'm the only one who wanted to really work. And it's pretty much sad. Even Hoghead came up with excuses why I didn't want to work. And it's because he kind of jumped into things too quick. He kind of got into things very quick without even really trying to learn anything. And so that's why to this day he still hasn't came up with a Team Taj montage or any type of clips that are insane. His 300 subscriber montage before he just out of nowhere got 200 more subscribers, and that's not suspicious at all. I've already reacted to it, and I'm not trying to show that cancer anymore. They're all just jump shots. Why? Just why? If you had any events, no one would attend. He wouldn't give people a reason to not only come back to his channel, not only come back to his content, but on top of that, there's no reason to go to an event. That would just be a waste of many people's time, money. There's just no reason. And I throw you in the Rancor pit. I mean, Rancor pit, Star Wars. Call up attendance, Rancor pit, events, attendance of the realist who made it and did it. And then, of course, I should have put I call up, so it would be a little bit more sense. Basically, I'm pretty much saying I'm the realist, and I made it, and I did it. So, yeah, that is Rise Above Hate. And then I don't know if I explained the lyrics to Chris Jericho to a Jobber Go in the Booth. So I'm going to really quickly recap that. In the booth again, I love this ish because I love making music. Like I already explained earlier. Like content, do this without trying. Legend with everyone buying, but not your excuses, because no one buys what he's been saying except gullible sheep. Everything you say, hop in the studio and prove it. You say you can do this and do that. I beat you in a 1v1, so gaming-wise wouldn't be any different. So just hop in the studio and prove it. Prove that you are better than me in music. Prove it. Drop some bars. I don't rep, but Legendary Grand Entertainment, LG, just 3 letters gather attention. Keep talking on the internet. That's one of the main things. Fuck out of my life. Stay on my dick and mention. Soon as you did that, you fucked up since you brought up the name of the homie Zach. 710. He just wants to stay in my life as much as possible because he wants to be homies, and it's never been like that. So I don't know how to tell him. So I don't know. You need a script writer because you can't go on a shoot. I work too much for me to be distracted. That part is pretty self-explanatory. Like pro wrestling, a shoot is basically not scripted, and it's just straight up the goodness. If done correctly and done well, then it's very, very well. And I go on shoots. I don't have anything scripted unless I explain that it's scripted before or after. It's been whatever I'm talking about that is scripted or a work. I work too much for me to be distracted because he's just trying to distract me from my work. And what could I be doing right now? Playing Super Paper Mario, but I don't know what the frick to do, so and there's not really much I could do on Super Paper Mario. I'm actually going to look up the next part, go number 2, and then well, actually, I'm going to look up the next part and go number 2 at the same exact time after doing the stream. I'm just trying to hurry because I've actually needed to for the past like 10 minutes. But I could do this pretty quick. Just try to listen to my words. If you need to slow the video down, go ahead. from the art I make with a brush into you think you a hot shot. Just like your trick shits, I mean trick shots, you think you're a hot shot, but like those, like bitches pussies, the two things you miss. Basically saying he misses his trick shots and he misses, and gets rejected by women. You predictable, but then again, who taught you how to fly? But the hidden move still invisible. Without me, you learn how to die. Why? Diss track, as in this track. That he's listening to, because you listen to it, of course. And any of the illShot anthology tracks, Chris Jericho versus a Jobber, Go in a Booth, illShot, like Duck Hunt, and Rise Above Hate, and Anorexic Stan, basically. All three of those tracks are basically how he learned how to get illshotted and die, basically. And I'm not saying that realistically, like I'm killing him lyrically, metaphorically. Because if he had a career, even though he doesn't have one, it's after illshot, that's it. And that's what basically, I'm just basically breaking it down and saying it in a hip hop rap way. I don't know how to really specify it. But this part is going to go over people's heads that have not played Pokemon, but the hidden move Fly is a HM in Pokemon, the move Fly, and it's one of my favorites because it's just like quick teleportation. It's so good. The hidden move Still Invisible, get it, because it's hidden. You know, again, there's so many entendres from my lyrics, so really look into it. The hidden move Still Invisible without me, because he still hasn't learned how to fly. Even though I just said I'm the one who taught him how to fly, I taught him just like the skills that I lended you, like I said in illShot, and I didn't lend it to him, like I said. I tried to teach him. I tried to teach him how to fly. I tried to teach him the skills that I knew about Call of Duty and games. And without me, all that is still invisible, so he learned how to die, basically. Without me, his whole channel's dead, pretty much. Learn how to fly, but the hidden move still invisible. Without me, you learn how to die. Why? Diss track, that's how... as in this track... Not, but they think it's a diss, so I said diss track. That's how don't act sly, I make bitches like you cry. Don't act like you don't know, basically. And yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Heartbreaker. Good song, by the way. Yeah, so I don't know. Heartbreaker, you summon the Earthquaker. And I started rhyming with whatever right here. And again, I wrote these really, really, really fast. I didn't spend that much time on them. So the fact that I wrote this in around 10 minutes for pretty much all of the tracks just shows that it's just insane. Like this is absolutely like next level insane. No one knows how underrated that I am and how underrated all of these are going to be. Maybe. Because, you know, they're kind of blowing up a little bit. I don't think that they're going to get, like, millions. Although I would love that. I would love for Scares to be talking about this. Or anything. Man, it'd just be like watching something for years and being inspired and then being on their channel. It's just, that'd be awesome. And hopefully I have fans that are going to be like that because that would be awesome. You summon the Earthquaker. I'm a heartbreaker, battle shaker, career taker. Because if he said he had a career, then I took it. Or I'm a career taker, self-explanatory. Undertaker, pirate, plundering you, everyone asleep on your name until the baker made them become awakened. No chesto berry. Always cherish those memories, kids. Seriously, seriously, and memories are supposed to they're not rhyming, but they're kind of supposed to rhyme in a way. That's how I wrote that part. And then Chesto Berry in Pokemon, when Pokemon go to sleep, they can be given an item, or there's an item in Pokemon that you can give to a Pokemon that wakes them up from being asleep, and that's what a Chesto Berry is. And then the first thing he did when he unblocked me was start talking shit on me because I made a video that roasted him. basically saying, and this was the "Welcome back, my man" comment that he made on the X Deadlies thing. When he commented "Welcome back, my man," when I made a video on X Deadlies explaining that I have a new channel. If you're interested, go check it out. He was one of the first people to comment, "Welcome back, my man." Like, firstly, I didn't even. X Deadlies was not coming back, basically, and he was one of the first people to comment something positive, and then he's gonna go to Twitter in my DMs and start talking shit. But also at the same time, he had me blocked at the same time he made that comment. So I made a video saying, wait, what? Why are you commenting on my videos when you have me blocked? And then before I made that video, I replied, unblock me on Twitter. The fuck you mean, my man? Because, again, I'll always cherish those memories. Kid, seriously? All these people made me realize how much my life better than them, because that's why they're trying to stay in my life. And I've already cut ties with him recently, and I cut ties with him in 2016 when he started acting psychotic, and mentally deficient, so I stopped talking to him in 2016, and that's when we stopped talking, and that's where he should have stopped talking. But 6 years later, he wants to keep talking about the same shit. It's like, get a fucking life, bruh. It's been 6 years and you're still talking shit. Like, 6 years. I just say. So I put that in the first video on the Anthology, illShot Anthology. So, yeah. So yeah, that part, they talk all my life's better than them. They talk all the trash, spend days on a message, coming up with a message to say to try to get at me in some type of way, and send. And then send is what I should have said. So I leave them in trash bags. So I should have said they left in trash bags. They leave. No, I'm gonna just say left in trash bags. I'm harder than a cleft. A cleft from Paper Mario. I don't know if it's in the first Paper Mario, but they're in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. And when you first go against, and speaking of Paper Mario, look at my boy, and that's the freaking Super Paper Mario one. I don't know if there is clefts in that game too. Funny enough, and I'm currently playing that game and beating it for the first time. A cleft smash raps like yo bitch, and clefts are also. Hold on, I forgot to say that. When you first meet a cleft in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, you cannot do damage to them whatsoever until you use one of the items that you have called a Power Smash. It's basically a steel hammer, and it does actually I think that does no damage either, and you need a POW block. Anyway, they're basically indestructible until you use a POW block, and then flip them over, and then once they're flipped over you can do damage to them, because yeah. But he chose the word shadow. Funny, because he lives in my shadow. That's what he named himself in World War III Battle of the Treasure. Anyway, it's just kind of hilarious. So I basically said, I'm the Alpha Hawk. I crafted the nest you live in. And no one could prove me wrong. I have already enough evidence and proof. And I already showed some evidence and proof on my content nuclear explosion. I've already explained this. You'll look ran out. How, though? Is because I didn't care. I still don't care. But me responding to all of his BS with illShot is just... it's just absolute destruction. I roasted him so bad in each of those tracks that he had to add 26 minutes to the song. And he showed the whole song. But he added 26 minutes to it. So that's just sad. And it's not copyright because firstly, I don't care. Secondly, he didn't critique anything. So it could be technically copyright actually. And thirdly, no one knows who he is, so it goes kind of back to the first point, that I don't care. And along with pretty much everybody else, they don't care. So he's the only one that cares because I guess it hurt him that bad. And I don't know why. Because again, it's not for negativity. It's for, why are you talking all of this when you can't even hop in the studio that you say you have and come up with a response? And I'm talking about you, not talking about this random little kid. Like, it's sad, bro. It's sad. Ask anyone if they'll know how his luck ran out, or ask anyone basically for the facts. If they'll know, they'll say you all talk, because, you know, he made a series called Hawk Talk. He hasn't done anything with it since. And metaphorically, you in death row. And I mean, again, like, illShot was the finish of all of it, but that bar right there was insane. Y'all just as all of this was one take for each of the tracks. Too late, basically, he responds too late, or his response time is too late. All of this too late. That's why he hasn't hit a clip. I'm alone with my fist, because he might have a team with him, but I'm alone and I'm roasting him so bad I'm stressing him, and I don't even get why. With my fist, one shot after one call. Basically, my fists are one shot after I make a call to duty. That's me. People listen, they grooving, they moving. Anything I say, I ain't gotta be proven. When it shows every day, I'm doing while you sitting in the same place. I'm oozing shit on you. I'm oozing shit on you. Basically, you know, shitting on a mic, or basically any of those things metaphorically mean that they are skilled, or they're showing skills or abilities. Is the best way I can explain that. And there's nothing I need to prove when nobody really cares in the first place. And if I needed to prove, you know that I would have all the proof I need. And then when people listen to my music, they enjoy it. I haven't heard one person that did not enjoy my music, but maybe said to work on it. And he actually sent me a beat, and that's one of the persons that I can remember. And pretty much everybody else enjoys my music. Even people I didn't even think would enjoy my music enjoys my music. And she's not a male. I don't think I should have said it like that. Anyway, but yeah, yeah. And even other people too. I was surprised. So it's actually really cool. Yeah. Shows every day. I'm doing what I say and what I prove, while he's just sitting in the same place, because again, like, there's nothing that people look up his channel for or remember him for, if he quit YouTube even, or quit anything. And then I'm oozing shit on you, so see through. Like, it went from one sentence to another all in one. No one can respond to this. No one can respond to this. I'm oozing shit on you, so see through, like a water bottle. After this battle, I trick shotted who? No one cares or knows. So anyways, I'm basically saying that the scar or the fist was a trick shot, because I hit trick shots while I was in the same clan with him. A quad trick shot even on Black Ops 3. And I hit a trick shot with the illShot. And I trick shotted him with all of this. And I trick shotted who? Because I don't know. Anyways, if he's a hawk, then I'm a bald eagle and an owl. I don't know any other birds. I don't know. Anyway, the odds of you winning anything against me is like each career you fail. He tried gaming. Anything he uploads, everybody else has already done, or has done, or will do. And he doesn't add anything to the original videos. And then content creation, he hasn't created anything original, and his logo and his merch are very simplistic. And then music-wise, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. But those are just three that I already do best and legendary and grand. So, I mean, I don't know what else he's doing. I think he's doing game design. I would love to review that game and officially review it. And again, not with bias. Like actually review the game and critique the game. Even though it wouldn't be worth my time because it's a game that he's making, so I can't really see it doing any numbers. But anyway, throw you at a half court like a 3 in a garbage pail. Basically, a 3 at Tory Lanez, the ZZ Freestyle. I don't remember what it was called, but the ZZ Freestyle, and I just listened to him too. I didn't want to do it, but on your mom I came. Because I don't know. You know? It must have dripped one sperm cell into the egg, and dang, because I'm basically saying that he's that minuscule. He's that. I've already said he's brittle. He's brittle, minuscule. He's that very much small. And his one sperm cell it wasn't enough to fully develop. So yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, that's him. It must have dripped one sperm cell into the egg, and dang, turned out I had a kid that's a clone but won't bang. So basically, because, you know, I bang chicks. Android 18. Anyway, can't and won't hang. Self-explanatory. I just rhymed that part pretty much. He can hang anytime if he wants to come around on the streams and stuff, as long as he's not being negative, and as long as anybody else around him is not being negative, anybody's welcome. But if they're being negative, then they gotta go until they're not negative. But as long as they enjoy the content, for sure, anyone can actually come around. And I know that's like completely the opposite of what I'm saying on the track, and it might be like, oh man, you sounded badass for a second, and now you're trying to be nice. Well, I mean, I'm not trying to be messed up to anybody, honestly. It's better to have a good time than a bad time, right? But yeah, can't rap, spit, sing, or has sang. Again, like, that's one of the reasons why it's called Go in the Booth. Only impression you give off is you a lame. I can hit more clips on an e-girl, female, or on a game. And I know he's been on the websites, so that's the blame. So yeah, he would see those clips on Pornhub. But anyway, then you can do in your and any lifetimes, in your lifetime and any lifetime, stay in your own lane. I'm Batman, Superman, Riddler, Joker, and Bane. You're, I don't know, frick peasant. Yeah, so I wanted to bring that meme back because peasant was a funny meme. I might be wrong, because I don't know if I started it, but I made a little bit of my own meme out of it, but I'm pretty sure Princess Undead started that, or Wolf of Death 4, or I'm not sure what the name is now, but Princess Undead did start the peasant meme. So yeah, that was pretty hilarious. I won. You like a toy that I made. This Let's Play is done because, you know, let play with toys. I don't play with toys. I don't know. That was just the freaking thing I wrote, but I don't play with no toys. Ignore the Hershey's, Reese's Deers, Bob-Bomb, the Sonic plush, and the Aunt Feroz plush over there. Anyway, I won. You like a toy that I made. This let's play is done. Take infinite L's while you still hate. Pretty self-explanatory. Because he's gonna keep hating, even though he's gonna keep coming back to the content that I made, and he's gonna act like it's different or say that it's different from me. When X Deadly's sometimes was just me. And that's the thing that I've been wanting to say is sometimes X Deadly's was me. It wasn't an over exaggerated character, because sometimes I played the character, sometimes I just kind of just wanted to make content, and I'm not saying that all of it was me, but you know, the conversation with Kurt Angle, I just said my gamer tag. That was just me being me though. That in that moment was the homie Zach 710. X Deadly's having a conversation with Kurt Angle wasn't X Deadly's. That was the homie Zach 710, because I wasn't playing a character. Me and him were talking about the 2001 match versus Shane McMahon. That was insane, and I remember it specifically because the bumps they took and how just it was insane, and the spots were insane, and it was a really good match. And I know this is, you know, about something completely different, but I just want to talk about this for a second because, and it was a great match, but I think Kurt broke his tailbone or something, and it would have freaking hurt, but he won a gold medal with a freaking broken neck. Yeah, that's what it was. Anyway, and yeah, I didn't really know a lot about wrestling as much as I do now. Around that time, I knew some, but I'm really still learning too, because I really enjoy the pro wrestling sport and pretty much anything like boxing and MMA, mixed martial arts, and UFC, stuff like that. You know, it's one of my favorite promotions besides WWE and AEW. But yeah, with that out of the way, yeah, that was the homies X710. That was not X Deadly's. I just said X Deadly's because that's what the channel was called at the time. But yeah, that's it. That's all the lyrics explain. And I'm going to edit the Anthology video now. You need to shut the don't want to listen to you talk. Get some pen and paper. I could edit the lyrics on the video, but I'm still just gonna put it in the description. You can't beat me, your time is out. You can't see me, I'm on the ground. One more time. No one cares, stop with the cries, I'm shining now. You just repeat me, no one wanna hear you bitch whining about. You can't beat me, your time is out. You can't see me, I'm on the grand mountain of cloud. No one cares, stop with the cries, I'm shining now. You just repeat me, no one wanna hear you bitch whining about. Legend of the homies Zach and Zelda. Build a block of bots like Minecraft, son. You have some bitchless clown, bitchless behavior. You're the definition of a bitchless clown. See, I look like crazy fog, you look like syndrome of a down. I'm staying like an alien. I look better than you after doing drugs, and that says a lot. Ain't much enough that you do this music stuff. You had a studio but hadn't released a single. Maybe you couldn't find a hoe to mingle. In a relationship, they're you in a rift where the full is lava. Watch you seeking it if you try to attempt to hit, but like Uno, Sid, I'd skip. You look like that sloth thing from Ice Age. You an apprentice, I'm the emperor master with the Mega Man mage like Dallin the DJ. All I do is win, kids don't respond if you ain't got nothing to say. I'm the definition of celebration. Family home is chill, vibe and feel right. Everyone, my crew, when you can't get pussy, I'll be mad too. Mad at why I never even tried to. It's pathetic, you be the type to disrespect about death. It'll be funny till there's none of you left. Watch your left, the captain is through. That owns you. If you want my dick, I own proof. Kid, I can drop an album on a million ways. I can roast to you while you stay a virgin, sad, staying inside. When you know all you can do is get mad and sad and cry. Stress cause the best gave you their time like a celebrity, but now you're on your own, son. Go get a life that I read you right. But I'll be honest, you were never that bright. I missed the part where your problems were mine. 'Cause I never never want mine. It's my time to shine. On my time that you lame. Cause stay in your fucking lane. Cause you don't own. You laying on the ground. Cause you're too slow to grasp the low. So you were shown but hadn't left the house. It's driving you insane with your slain. By the Minecraft King, anything you saying, I'll be like, okay. Like, okay, you drive from my phase, no brain, never gonna have a babe. Real question is, will you ever see the light of the day? United we are, divided from all. So you try to leave a scar, but get dropping from it as a ball. Like it was competitive, forever a man etiquette. Accept and admit your luck, this is it, you're nothing, you're a sedative. Drop some better shit, then get your whole team. Cause one person with an annihilator being beheaded him as and hot. Hit their gym and your friends get top like whipped cream on a whim. Scoreboard shores, show more than your words, horse. So let's see who's the leader on the leaderboards are needed. Cause like zombies you've been deleted. Trying to come back to life, although you were deceased. Halted to the best legendary grand season. With these, I can beat you so easily, bitch, please. You can't even go on your own or go alone. Against me, you can't see me, cause I'm too quick. You still sound like you need to go back on your mom's tits. Everyone bumping this, cause it's straight lit. Follow my protocol, finna drop you all. I don't do drugs, I do hugs. I'm a pit shepherd, you a bunch of plugs. You run none, I'll run jug. If my empire needed, or if needed, my empire got plugs. Ask Haley, the only thing you running is away from me a daily. And yeah, you circus a clannery, I'm hell of a boss. I'll take the hell to Millie. How can you have an empire, you Alabama hillbilly? When no one that got your back, you a dollar store version of Z clothing. Your ass got bone, no wonder you can't offend anyone because you love the receipt. Tuck the L on this receipt, can't afford, so I'll just give it to LGE. Knock out shit seed, you don't have money, no money. No money, you wanna lease. Got calling ass children, I'm the best, y'all the least. Too popular, no wonder y'all want to me. I'm a beast, I'm the man of the hour and the year. You the ass of the week, already told you take a seat. I know you'll try to run and try to leave me after the illShot. You couldn't breathe, I'm the best and you're not. Punishment is due, I'm the punisher. It's funny, you're no dick, all test and your mistake like my sperm in your mother. You a squirm, there's more when it's lower and another. My offspring, what you listen to, clean your ears out. Your fans wear wool. I pity the fool that don't know none. Wants to call me your brother. You're the first to do so. A competitive esports player can't beat one that's solo. If you had any events, know what would attend. I thought you win the Rancor pit. Call up the attend. Up the realest and who made it and did it. The others are the ones that were offended. And you ain't gonna do shit. How you gonna say all that? No excuses. Ain't no excuses. My time is now. My time is now. Still can't believe that I rapped over WCW. What happened to your old account? That wasn't really hard to do, not really a feat. Bars go over your head, not your feet. My gosh, that's it. That is it. That's it. And it's over 15 minutes.